What's up, YouTube? Flash Speaks back. Earlier today I saw the game between the USC Trojans versus the UCA Bruins. Pretty much all day there's been games going on for the various championships in the different regions, and I can't speak on them all. I mean, I wanted to say something about Villanova and UConn, for example, because Big East ball has always been what I followed going way back to the '80s. And Villanova is kind of like the team that my local team that I follow, more so with the men's. But so Paige had me a little mad right there, but but she did her thing, man. But UCLA game I did see in full, and I'm going to say this. Okay, as you all know on the channel, this big time Juju Watkins support channel here. I think she will be the best player in the WNBA when she gets settled into her prime. That's clear. I've always said that. However, today was bullshit. I don't know what this was, and it's not her particularly. She didn't shoot particularly well throughout the game. But most of that I don't really put on her. I don't know what the damn strategy was. When you're looking at the team, there's just it's too much ISO Juju ball. Hoping that, okay, if she happens to make the shot good, hoping she gets to the line. If she misses, then we hope Kiki and the other players can get rebounds and clean up the BS. But I don't know what they were doing. When you look, you don't see enough ball movement. You don't see any sets being run. It's just hand the ball, Juju. Let's see what you can do. I get it. She's great. She has the mid range. She has the 3-point. I understand, but that's not winning basketball. That was bullshit ball. The team had 15 assists as a team. I'm like, what the hell is that? 19 turnovers, okay, bad, but they did win the turnover battle against UCLA and still lost the game. That tells you, that you were out there playing stupid hero ball. You just can't do it, man. 3-pointers, they were 8 of 28, taking 28 damn threes. What the freak is that? Shot good from the free throw line, 11 of 13. I'm surprised. USC didn't get to the free throw line more than that. UCLA was able to get to the free throw line 21 times. As far as the player stats, Lauren Betts really had a solid second half. She didn't dominate like she could. 5 rebounds for someone her size. So it isn't like you just got mangled by Lauren Betts. Kiki Rice chips in 13, and so does London Jones. Now, but when I looked at the game, what I felt was the major story of the game was UCLA's defense. They came to play defense today. I thought they did a good job with Juju Watkins. I wouldn't call it a shutdown situation, but what they did was they forced her to take a lot of bad shots, which she's a young player. But with the help of the coaches, they have to find a way to get her easier scores. You cannot play basketball like that, man. I don't know what the hell that was. Now I've heard, okay, maybe they retired because of they just played. I get it. I just don't accept that type of stuff. Really, you're talking about a Big Ten championship game, so this is on coaching to me. Strategy just got to be better. I have no idea what division was. It was more like, hey man, just give Juju the ball and get out the way. That was the way I felt they were playing, and you need better coaching than that, man. You need better coaching than that. Great players still do need coaches. I mean, who can get a feel for what's going on and make adjustments. There was like none of that going on, in my opinion. And I mean, it just shows 15 assists is freaking horrible. It's disgusting, to be honest with you. Um, wow. On the boards, I mean, They actually won the board. They won on the boards, 38-27. Dominated offensive glass, 21-4. Um, and you lose the damn game. How do you dominate the offensive boards like that, 21-4, and still lose? That's because you came out with a shitty offensive plan. 24 of 70 from the field. 34% from the field. What is that? That's cartoonish. That's cartoonish. And for me, that falls on coaching there, man. That falls on coaching. What are you doing? Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. Because you're looking at this. I'm looking at this here. You win the turnover battle. You you control the glass. Okay. And you lose. I mean, from 3-pointer, which I don't know. A lot of people want to look at the 3-point, percentage, and sometimes you say you won because you made more threes. I don't believe in that shit most of the time. Sometimes that's the case, but rarely does that happen. Now, in this particular game, what you got is both teams made 8 threes. The difference is UCLA only shoots 15 threes and USC shoots 28 threes. Why are you shooting 28 3-pointers? Why are you doing that? It's no wonder you're 34% from the floor. I mean, this was just a horrible game. This was a horrible game by USC, man. It's just really that simple. And we got the tournament coming up. I don't know. I don't count USC out. When you got Juju, but with that coach, man, I don't see it. I have no reason to believe. She'll do better. So far as tournament time goes, I guess I'm favoring South Carolina more than any. South Carolina went out there and handled business. I was not surprised. I wasn't able to catch the game, so I'm not giving a full breakdown until I see the game in full. So I like to get more of a feel than just looking at highlights. Highlights don't give me a feel for the game the way I like. So hopefully, if I get a chance to see the whole game, I'll provide that lately. But from what I understand, it was dominance. That's what Don Staley gives you. As opposed to a lot of these other coaches. Dominance, man. Great coaching, adjustments, preparation, defense. Things you just didn't see out here. UConn, of course. But going into the tournament, you gotta look at South Carolina as the team. UCLA had a good year. I just don't. Something about them. They don't get me to believe in them. I don't know. I guess because their best players like a plotting big, the big player who's great in her own way, but I don't know if she's the type to carry you through to a championship. I still believe in Notre Dame, even though they've been on a serious slide in a bad way. But I still believe in their big three. LSU, I don't know. I'm hearing Flaugier has been hurt. Hopefully that was been the reason for, her lack of dominance in, I think, key spots, key games. Hopefully that's all it was. I really hope so. There's nothing about me that wants to see Flaugier not be great. And I'm hoping a lot of our fans understand that. I just call it like I see it. I'm not an excuse maker. I'm just not into that stuff. You know what I mean? Excuses just don't help you. They really don't. So I don't make them. But if that's what she is, she's hurt. Okay, then it's better you sit out. Don't hurt the team. So maybe if she comes back, perhaps we could put faith back in LSU. I wouldn't mind seeing them. And UConn is always a threat. You got Paige. You just got to get the other team. You got to get the rest of the team to kind of play on her level. And with Paige, the sky's the limit. It's all about her health. I always felt that way about her and her game. I think her game is one of the most complete games, in my opinion, in women's basketball, just in general. It's a matter of health with her. So you got them. Maryland, I like Sellers. I just don't know if that team has enough. Texas, I don't really believe in, although they had a good season. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got on that, man. Good game by Juju, all things considered. I mean, it wasn't the most efficient. I think it was just the game plan was trash. Juju ISO left, Juju ISO right, Juju it's just man, I hate watching that type of shit. I really do. So I'll get with y'all tomorrow, man. Peace out.